Okay, this week we're going to start working in our Go Math book, and we will not always go in order, okay? And we will not always follow the directions exactly as they are in the book. So make sure that you pay attention to the way that I ask you to do the work. All right, this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to do lesson 1.1, 1.2, and 3.1. So let's get started with 1.1, which is even and odd numbers. Things that come in pairs. There are two of them. This is an example of even. Pair means set of two, okay? So we've got a pair of shoes, we've got a pair of mittens. That means that each thing has a match. All right, here's some examples of even and odd numbers that I have made for you. You can pause right here and just kind of pay attention to which ones are even and which ones are odd. What I want you to notice is if it is odd, it does not have a pair at the end. And if it is even, each one has a pair. Okay? That's what I mean when I say even and odd. All right, let's look at how you're going to be asked to do this in your book. So I'm going to flip the camera down and show you some examples of how you're going to do this, okay? All right, so right here, you have the number 5. Okay, it will not show you this. You will have to draw 5 dots and notice that there is no match, okay? So that tells me this is odd. All right, number 8 would be even because each one has a match. 12 is even. Each one has a match or a pair. And then 7 is odd because this last guy does not have a match. Okay. You're going to practice that today in your Big Go Math book, pages 14 through 16. Have an adult check your work, and you do not have to turn this in. If your adult feels like you need some extra practice, you can do pages 3 and 4 in the practice book. The practice book pages are labeled with a P for practice. And so if I ever say do page P and then I tell you a number, that's an indication that it is the practice book. Okay. All right, let's move in to lesson 1.2. Now, at this part of the video, you would pause and watch this part on the next day, okay? Okay, lesson 1.2 is representing even numbers. So in this lesson, it's going to show you some pictures of some Unifix cubes, and you have to count the Unifix cubes and write a number sentence for the Unifix cubes. All right, so I'm going to flip the camera over, and we're going to write some of these number sentences. Okay. All right, so on this picture, I see 2 groups of 3. Now, the thing that's a little different about this is that they put the sum first, and then they put the 2 add-ins second. With addition, it doesn't matter. Well, I guess with subtraction either. It doesn't matter which side the sum is on, okay? So I see 2 groups of 3, and then if I count those, I would get 6. All right, let's look at the next one. I see 2 groups of 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8. Now, with this, you've got 2 things you could think about. You can count the Unifix cubes, or you could use that touch math I was talking about the other day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right, and one more. I have to move the camera over. Okay, on this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6 equals 12. Okay, I know that's kind of a little messy, but I'm writing upside down. All right, on lesson 1.2, You are going to complete pages 18 through 20 in your Big Go Math book. If you need extra practice, do P5 and 6. You don't have to turn this in, but your adult needs to check it so you'll be prepared for the test. All right, the last lesson of the week is lesson 3.1, using doubles facts. I want you to rewatch the number talk from a week or so ago about doubles plus 1. And then I've got this lesson video. I'll put both of these videos on Schoology. All right, so I'm going to flip you around and we're going to do a few problems with practicing doubles together. Okay, so let's start with 6 plus 5, which is what I had on that paper. All right, let's focus on doubles plus 1 with this lesson. So we're going to choose the smaller number and use this doubles fact. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now, I got this 5 from here. I got this 5 from here. What should be there? What number is missing? Does anybody know? If you said 1, you're correct. So then I have to go back and add that 1 to get 11. All right, this strategy is called doubles plus 1. Okay, this strategy is called doubles plus 1. All right, let's try another one. We're going to do 6 plus 7. I'm going to pick the smaller one to use its double fact. All right, let's make a number bond from the larger one. Okay, 6 plus 1 equals 7. And here's my doubles fact. 6 plus 6 equals 12. 12 plus 1 equals, can y'all see that? Okay, 13. Okay. All right, the way you're going to practice this is pages 122 and 123 in your Big Go Math book. And on page 124, I just want you to do number 20, not the whole page, just number 20. And then for extra practice, 53 and 54 in the practice book.